Bear moves up, and our runners are set at the 1,080 metres. Stand by for a start. Set go to jump favourite. Signal through from behind the stalls. They're set, away and racing. Layable from the inside was slow out back to the rear with also Free to Wear and also Set Go. Now Bolivia, one of the first out on the outside of Gold Moss. Then a line of three, Moorings, Brumby, Solero with also Plutonic. Next in the race then came Layable. Around its outside, Prime Cognac about 4 wide, works forward to be centre field. Up inside the 800, Free to Wear will be second last. About a length and a half further back, Set Go is the last. So head up to the top now. Inside the 500 metre point they go, and it's Bolivia showing the way. Prime Cognac, Solero with Gold Moss and also Plutonic, followed by Layable. Then came Free to Wear with also Moorings, Brumby. Set Go widest and at the tail as they straighten up inside the 300 metre mark. It's Gold Moss closest to the fence who leads the way. Bolivia looming up on the outside. Then came Plutonic, followed by Layable. Gap back then to Free to Wear and Solero. As they race down towards the 100 metre mark though, it's Gold Moss being joined by Plutonic. Gold Moss and Plutonic inside the 50. Plutonic the outside finishes the better. Plutonic 3/4, Gold Moss. Layable third from Solero. Then came Bolivia with also Set Go, Free to Wear. Prime Cognac, one of the next over the line. Moorings, Brumby would have been the last runner over the post. The 7 Plutonic at 19.80 and 3.60 beats the 9 Gold Moss $4.30 and the 3 Layable third at $7.30. 7, 9 and 3. 7, 9 and 3 the interim numbers in the frame. The winner, number 7 Plutonic, Tim Phillips for John Nisbet, and Plutonic, a 4-year-old chestnut horse by Show a Heart from Giaverdi. The Thunder Gulch mare has now had a total of 12 career starts for 4 wins and 4 minor placings. Number 7 Plutonic. Second over the line was the 9 Gold Moss. Third goes to the 3 Layable. Fourth home the 4 Solero. Fifth home number 8 Bolivia, and the 6th runner home was the 6 Free to Wear. 7, 9, 3, 4, 8 and 6. A length by a length were the margins. A length by a length the margins on race number 2. 7, 9, 3, 4, 8 and 6 our interim numbers. Plutonic 19.80 in the Super Tab market, around $19.30 in New South Wales. Now the time 101.99, 34.56 the last 600 hand timed. That overall time of 101.99 electronically timed, and 101.99 is a new class record. Beats the 102.00 set by He's in Demand back on the 1st of July this year. So we've got a new class record by 0.01 of a second, 101.99. 34.56 the last 600 hand timed. A length by a length with the margins. 7, 9, 3, 4, 8 and 6 the numbers on race number 2, the Canberra Cavalry benchmark 65 handicap. And just repeating those rider changes in the last few events. We're still awaiting for a rider in race 6, but in race 7 number 11 Gaelic Cloud to be ridden by Sean Guymer. Race 8, number 6, Blue Wren to be ridden by Sean Guymer, replacing Laurie Ray, who became indisposed after the running of race number 1. So we're still waiting for a rider in race 6, and once that comes to hand, we'll forward those details on. But 7, 9, 3, 4, 8 and 6 the numbers. Race number 2, 101.99 a new class record, 34.56 the last 600 hand timed. A length by a length the margins. Number 7, Plutonic, returning back to the winner's circle, ridden by Tim Phillips, trained by John Nisbet. A running double for John Nisbet, who had Bolivian Dash in race 1, gets Plutonic home in race number 2. Plutonic, the 4-year-old chestnut horse, Raced by GC Martin, B Kia, SA Johnson, MW Everson, C Chapman, DK Smith, S Kia, PJ Kirkland and PS Kia. Number 7 Plutonic, its 4th win in 12 outings. And this track now has had 4 starts for 2 wins, 6 starts at the distance for 2 wins and 3 minor placings. Number 7 Plutonic, the 4-year-old chestnut horse, takes out race number 2, the Canberra Cavalry benchmark 65 handicap over the 1,080 metres.